Good morning. It is June 19th. I'm just getting up and maybe I shouldn't have my bras in the background. I'm just getting up and getting dressed and getting ready to start my first book of the Queer Blackathon. I think I'm going to start with Sister Outsider, and that way, if it gets too heavy, I can take a break and start one of the romance novels. So that is my plan. Everyone else is still asleep because it is sort of early, but the cats were driving me crazy and I got up to feed them. So all right, I will check in later.
Good morning, BookTube. It is the morning of June 19th, and so this starts the Queer Blackathon. I'm about to start That Could Be Enough by Alyssa Cole, and it's a pretty short book, about 3 hours long on audio, so I should be done pretty shortly.
Okay, so we just walked down to the appliance store because our old refrigerator is doing a lot of leaking, and we've put up with it for quite a while, but it is threatening to give out at any second, I feel like. So we walked down there, picked out a refrigerator, and I'm really glad that we went down there today instead of on Monday, because the delivery guy is gonna be on vacation all next week. So he's gonna get us in here soon. He had one delivery before us. So we came home and we just straightened up the house a little bit, made sure there was a clear path, and yeah. So our new refrigerator should be here soon, which is very exciting, and not much reading has happened so far for me. Actually, that's not true. I've listened to a couple of essays so far in my book. And Aaron, how are you? Check in.
I'm about a third of the way through That Could Be Enough. So.
Cool. So we will check in later. Refrigerator doesn't look like much, but our old one was, I don't know, 50 years old. So the fact that this one, I mean, hopefully doesn't leak out the bottom is just amazing.
Hey.
Okay, so I just finished my first book for Queer Blackathon, and that was That Could Be Enough by Alyssa Cole. It was a real short and sweet book. I kind of enjoy the shorter ones because they don't meander too much, and you get just a lot of those fluffy moments just real close together. So it was good. So on to the next one. I think I'm gonna go to Sawkill Girls next.
All right, Penny, what just happened?
I got stung by a bee. I thought it was a flower, but it was a bee.
Yeah, a bee got in her sandal and she stepped on it. And there was a lot of crying and screaming, and now that it's calmed down a little bit, Penny's gonna put on socks and shoes, and we're gonna go out to eat for dinner.
Yeah, because we never had these cartons.
You're sticking this together?
Here is the kid sharing a fried ice cream. Should we put some of this habanero sauce on it?
No!
No?
There's some extra salsa.
No!
Oh my God, there are lightning bugs in our front yard. I'm so excited. I've never seen a lightning bug before. A firefly. And they are just here.
Everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Your shoes off.
I'm so excited. So, our kids have invited a neighbor kid to spend the night. So now we have 3 children overnight, which is fine. But we're eating popsicles and looking at the fireflies, and that's what's happening. So, all right. Clearly, no reading is happening, but fireflies are happening. So, yay!
Let's see if we can do our secret hand.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Today's Saturday, summer solstice. Apparently. Oh, my hair looks terrible. Today is Saturday, June 20th, and we have got very little reading done.
I finished one book, and I'm about maybe an hour into another one.
Well, you're crushing it compared to me. I think I've listened to maybe 2.5 hours total during this read-along. I'm just doing absolutely terrible. But we've been super busy, and we are on the road today. We have to drive almost 2 hours away. Well, we don't have to, but we are looking at a couple of trucks today because once the weather gets worse, we are going to need something with four-wheel drive because this little Prius is not going to
Not gonna
do
handle
well
the
in the snow.
Midwestern snow.
No. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I think we're gonna try and listen to Pet while we drive. And that was the most kid-friendly one that we had, I think.
Yeah.
And we do have the kids in the car. They're eating candy because it's Saturday and they want to be playing Roblox. I had to lure them out of the house with candy. Yeah, so we will check in later. Okay, taste it. How does it taste? Tastes pretty good. All right, there's our new vehicle. Our new truck. New to us, definitely not new. It's kind of a piece of junk, but it was what we could afford, and we are pleased with it. We have had a very long day of driving. We've had a very long day of driving, going to get that truck, and now it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We are all exhausted. We've been on the road all day. I am going to have some caffeine and watch some BookTube. We listened to a couple of hours of Pet as a family, and we all got sucked in, and we were really enjoying it. So we're gonna have to finish that at some point. But caffeine first, and decompression time. And then I think maybe we'll make a plan. I don't know, I'm just so tired. Oh, the girls had a friend over last night and stayed up very late. And so nobody got very much sleep. And they are trying to ask if the friend can stay the night again. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. A little too tired, but we'll see. All right, it is about 7 o'clock at night on Saturday. We are not doing any reading. We are trying to put together our 7 on Sunday tag. And we have been trying to participate. That's a weird angle. We've been trying to participate in this series for several weeks, and we can never seem to get a full list of 7.
Yeah.
So we're struggling, but we're really trying. So that's what we're doing. Good morning. It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning. And it is Sunday. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to thaw out my car. This is so bizarre. I guess it's not ice, it's just dew. Anyways, it is Father's Day, so I am running to the store real quick before everyone gets up and getting stuff for breakfast. And going to come home and have a big ol' Father's Day breakfast. So that is my plan. I am hoping to listen to more of Pet on the drive.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's a little early or late.
It's 9.
It's 9. Last night I finished Pet by Quique Meze, and that was the second book I finished during the readathon. We're going to stretch it out into Sunday, too, because
It just feels right, especially because we were so busy Friday night and all of Saturday.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to work on White Fragility today.
Nice. And I am going to finish Pet. Yeah.
Right, we'll check in along the way.
Erin got a Keurig for Father's Day, and I am definitely excited to use it also. It was a group gift. So let's make some coffee. All right, so it is Sunday night, and we are calling it.
Yeah.
I mean, the readathon actually ended yesterday, but we extended it through today, and now it's done.
Yeah, and I still only read 2 things. Not my best performance on readathons, but it's what it is, so yeah.
You did better than I did. We had a weird, crazy weekend. Yeah, I didn't finish anything. I started 3 things. Well, I started 4 things, but I DNF'd one of them.
Yeah, I started 3 things, finished 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of some bit of traveling this weekend. We had the kids had a friend stay over, so micromanaging children that come to you when they're bored.
Lots of micromanaging children happened, yeah. I mean, we'll show you all the clips and everything that happened this weekend, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what I did read. I didn't finish anything, but
Yeah,
because have you already done your wrap
I've
up?
briefly talked about things, but not in any kind of in-depth
Okay.
discussion.
So what did you finish this weekend?
So I finished That Could Be Enough by Alyssa Cole. This is a story about the housemaid to the widow of Alexander Hamilton, and she does scribing for the widow while she collects accounts of people that knew her husband or worked with him in the past. The scribe housekeeper falls in love with the seamstress, is what the other character, let's see, I forgot their names already.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah. Andromeda was one of them. And I want to say Marcy, but that doesn't seem quite right. Anyway, it was a female-female relationship. It was cute enough. It was short, but it was obviously kind of forgettable too.
This is the one I DNF'd. It just would not hold my attention. Even though it was so short, I just could not get into it.
And then I finished Pet by Quique Meze.
Don't spoil it, I'm still listening to it.
It was good. I loved the naming conventions used
Me
in this.
too. I
It
saw
was
someone
really-
complaining about that on their review. They're like, who would actually believe someone was named Glass or Bitter or Jam? I'm like, dude, I love it.
And Redemption.
Yeah.
I really like the naming conventions. I thought that it was a really cool element to the story. All of the characters seemed very believable, and had, even for the shortness of the story, you could feel them as real characters,
Absolutely.
real people. Yeah.
Sorry, my phone was telling me to go to bed. Yeah, I really liked... So we listened to the first half of this as an audiobook in the car as a whole family, and all 4 of us were really enjoying it. So now I'm actually going to have to find a copy so the girls can finish it.
Yeah.
Because they are very interested in finding out what happens.
Yeah, a very interesting world.
It reminds me of The Giver in that that's what the society was trying for in The Giver, but...
Yeah, this community of Lucille where apparently everything bad has been fixed.
Yeah.
And yeah, nothing bad is supposed to happen anymore. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so what else? What do you have still left?
So I also started Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. This is a story about the island of Sawkill, and a family moves there after the death of the father. And apparently on this island, teenage girls have been going missing for years, but the only person that seems to actually be paying attention to it is this girl that's lived there for a while, that her best friend was...
How big is
was
this
taken.
island? Christ.
Yeah, it's so a lot of characters were introduced very quickly, and it was setting up, I think, a group of girls that are going to take on solving the mystery. But I got lost really quickly and kind of just got disoriented and put that one down one day and didn't pick it back up. So.
How many, like, hundreds of thousands of people have to be on an island before you
And
stop?
it didn't give it an impression that it was a heavily populated island. So
That you don't pay attention to people going missing?
right, and it was like at least a dozen names that
What?
this one character, even had the names like up on her wall, on the whole like solve the mystery.
That's insane. That is so insane. Did you read Let's Talk About Love?
No, I didn't start that one.
So I started Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn, and I've only listened to like less than an hour of this, but I was intrigued by the writing style, and I will be continuing on with it. I just did not have the time this weekend. And I also started Sister Outsider, and I found myself, like, this was a poor choice for a readathon, because these essays I really wanted to spend more time on. I wanted to slow the audio down and like really pay attention, really appreciate the turns of phrases and the ideas behind some of the essays. And during a readathon, that's why I added 2 romance books, because then I was like, we can just speed that up real quick and then just fly through these easy stories. But no, I think I will definitely finish Sister Outsider, but I'm considering starting back over and slowing down the speed and actually paying more attention to it.
Yeah. There's some things you have to listen to at normal speed. Yeah.
Normal?
Well, so
I haven't heard normal speed in so long.
So the Count of Monte Cristo and Jane Austen, I'll generally listen to at normal speed, just because the older English,
Sure.
yeah, it can have more time to set in.
Sure.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
All right, so basically we did not do well, but I picked up a lot of books I would not have picked up
Absolutely.
if I hadn't done this readathon. And I found a couple of, like, Pet is one of my new favorite books. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm definitely gonna buy a copy of it because I really enjoy it.
You should read Freshwater. It's on Scribd.
I don't know, because you scared me away from it, like, with all the heavy, like, topics.
There's some
I don't
heavy
know.
topics in it, but it is a crazy good read.
Maybe I'll have to, because I really like this author. So, anyways, thank you guys for sticking with us. Bye, guys.